All right, so here's the truth. The big money is back. Hedge funds, billionaires, sovereign wealth funds, they're all moving again. And leading the charge, once again, is Tiger Global. Yeah, the same firm that got crushed in 2022, laughed off in 2023, and now they're out here making moves that could literally reshape Wall Street and Silicon Valley at the same time. Their next play? It's bold, it's global, and it's already making the markets buzz. So here's what's happening. Tiger Global just quietly launched what insiders are calling their New Frontier initiative. It's not just a new fund, it's an entire shift in how they invest. Forget the old playbook of betting on flashy startups and IPO hype. Tiger's next move is all about owning the future of AI infrastructure, energy, and automation across the entire planet. Let that sink in. They're not investing in companies anymore. They're investing in systems. According to insiders, this new phase is built around one idea. Whoever controls the infrastructure of intelligence controls the next economy. And Tiger Global plans to be that someone. Here's what they're doing. They've started deploying capital into three layers of the new AI world: the physical, the digital, and the cognitive. The physical layer is all about data centers, energy grids, and semiconductor factories. Tiger Global's pouring billions into companies that provide the literal power and hardware behind the AI boom. We're talking about chip makers in Arizona, renewable energy projects in Texas, and edge computing startups across the Midwest. Then comes the digital layer, that's cloud infrastructure, cybersecurity, and networking. They're buying stakes in the companies that connect, secure, and accelerate everything from AI models to autonomous vehicles. And not the obvious ones. They're finding the smaller players building the next-gen internet backbone. And then there's the cognitive layer. This is where it gets really interesting. Tiger Global's investing in AI models, but not the ones making headlines. Instead, they're funding companies that teach AI, data labeling firms, reinforcement learning systems, and automation tools that train other AIs faster and cheaper. It's like investing in the teachers of the next generation of machines. Now, all of this is part of a massive coordinated global strategy. They're setting up satellite offices in Singapore, London, and Dubai, not to chase startups, but to secure infrastructure partnerships with governments and energy providers. This isn't a fund anymore. It's a network, a web of influence across the new digital industrial economy. And if that sounds big, it's because it is. One Tiger insider described it like this: "We're not betting on companies anymore. We're building economies." Think about that. The hedge fund that made its name chasing unicorns is now building empires. So why now? Because the timing couldn't be better. The US and China are locked in a global tech arms race. Every country is scrambling to secure AI capabilities, chips, and compute power. And Tiger Global, being the fast-moving predator it's always been, is diving right into the middle of it. They're working with domestic suppliers, US-based manufacturing hubs, and even partnering with energy companies to stabilize data center growth. While other funds are sitting around watching the Fed, Tiger's out here literally helping build the infrastructure that the Fed will need to power the next economy. And here's where the story gets even wilder. Tiger's using AI to manage AI. Their in-house system, the Pulse, has now expanded into a full predictive analytics suite that tracks global policy changes, trade flows, and sector-level capital rotation. It's basically a crystal ball for global finance. It can detect patterns in government filings, tariff proposals, and currency movements, then predict where capital will shift before it happens. That's how Tiger's been able to anticipate trade risks, energy shifts, and even regulatory moves weeks before they go public. It's not luck, and it's pure data, and that's why big money's flowing back into them. Institutional investors, the pension funds, sovereign funds, and endowments that pulled out after 2022, they're all coming back. Because now Tiger's not just betting big, they're thinking bigger. They're saying, we're done with short-term trades. We're building the foundation for the next decade of global technology. And here's what that means for you. When the smart money moves like this, when the biggest players stop chasing noise and start locking into long-term infrastructure, it's a signal. It means we're entering the second phase of the AI economy, the build phase. The hype cycle's over. The infrastructure cycle is here. That's where fortunes are made quietly, not in headlines, but in hard assets. Chips, grids, compute power, automation, the things that actually run AI. And Tiger Global's positioning itself right in the middle of it all. Their next move isn't about flashy returns, it's about ownership. They want to own the rails, the resources, and the digital highways that everyone else will pay to use.